Welcome to another Singularity video. I've already made 2 videos on the subject, as you guys know. So, like we always do, we're going to pop into Google because I already have it downloaded. So, I need to get it on Google to actually have a fresh start. So, I'm just going to search up Singularity. And we pop down here, we click or tap, whatever it is. I tap because I'm on a tablet, and it loads. And then it, starts. Alright. We have to wait for the offline earnings, because as you guys know, there is an offline earnings system in the game. And it takes a second for wallets show up. And we have trillions now. Look at that! I know trillions may not seem like a lot to other people who play the game, but in the first level, it's a ton. So, I'm just going to get this rebone here because, I think it's important for our creatures to be able to hear. So, we go up here, we get the mammal brain, olfactory lobes. You all know the drill. And now we have ape. Alright, and there's actually an achievement that you can get with the ape. Alright, basically, if you don't know, if you tap on the animals, they make their noises. But if you tap on the ape and you click on it enough times, it does a dab. See? And then it is an achievement, and you get some Darwinium. Anyway, so, like I always say, everyone, you can go in slow motion for the video and, read all of this stuff. Alright? Also, something I think is funny about this game is that you have to invent the creature and then its brain. Like, the brain afterward. Also, see this? This is the idea thing. We will get to this today. Finally. It took us 3 episodes. Alright, so we're going to get bipedal walking because, humans walk bipedally. This is a common fact. We're also getting Australopithecus. Australopithecus were like the first bipedal apes, and they actually used rocks to break open eggs. So they did use tools. They were smart. So we're gonna get opposable thumbs because it's important to grab things. And I just lost the first idea thing. I don't have enough entropy now. It's alright. We'll just clickety clackety clickety clackety clickety 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 clackety. Alright, again, sorry for the lag. It just does this on the Google version for me, so it's not my fault. I'm actually going to boost this a little more. If you don't know, or you didn't see the other videos, boosting just basically helps you increase your entropy production. And see, now we're getting entropy super fast. But while that's happening, I'm going to go into the Mesozoic Valley. The Mesozoic Valley is dinosaurs. We all know this. And right now, we're at the Ankylosaurus, blah, blah, blah. Everyone knows the Ankylosaurus. It's like the big guy with the rock on the tail, just to make it simple. It's not actually a rock, it's just osteoderms. It's modified osteoderms to become a club. But basically, it's a rock on the tail. Oh, nice, I have a geode. Geodes basically allow you to do extinctions, blah, 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 blah. And we're able to upgrade a trait, which, again, let's do a geode. Next, we are going to collect Ornithiscia to finally get to 41. And now we just have the Stegosaurus and Ankylosaurus to do. Alright, now we just have the Ankylosaurus, which we will hopefully be, and we were able to do it. And now we can cause an asteroid to appear. Which this asteroid is important, because it allows us to get reptiles and turtles in the primary simulation. So we're going to go back to the primary simulation. I probably have enough for the ideas now, but let's just make sure. And we'll also be able to get the turtles and stuff, which is really cool. And no, we don't have enough for the idea. But it's fine. We'll just do this. And, oh, forgot. We have to do this little thing. Actually, give me a second. I want to make sure that I did an achievement. Okay, I did that achievement. Alright. So, now we're getting shells and beaks. And now we have a turtle. I'm pretty sure this is a snapping turtle because this looks like a snapping turtle from what I've seen in real life, and it's also biting the camera. So, makes sense. And now we finally almost have enough for the idea. And actually we do. Yay! Which now, this is the idea generator, which is a brain. And basically whenever you click it, you get ideas. Let's get abstract thinking. Basically, this is just very intelligent for animals in general. Because most animals rely on their instincts to do things. But abstract thinking allows you to do stuff that's beyond your instincts. And then we click more, and now we can get stone tools. Which stone tools is kind of important because it's tools. So, it's the start of the Stone Age, which we have gotten. This is the first idea generator. And yes, we have a new world place. No, which basically, for only on the civilization place, every single trait becomes something that you can see. Like, for example, hunting. You see someone hunting. Once you get fire, you can see a fire there. Just for example, I'm going to show you it now, and there should be a fire somewhere around here. See? Look. Fire now. Which fire is obviously important because it allows you to stay warm, cook things, which gives more nutrition and prevents salmonella. And it also can be weapons for like torches. Because if you don't know, Neanderthals, also, which are just like very prehistoric humans. Well, not really very prehistoric. They're the people before us. And their technical name is Homo neanderthalensis, because if you don't know, we are Homo sapiens, which means human. And, basically, fire was used in torches that we threw at, like, things like mammoths. Burn them down. And also, now we have Homo habilis, the first human known as handyman. And after this, I'm pretty sure after we get extra power and wrist joints, we get Homo erectus, which was, like, pretty much our ancestors. Because they kind of split off into Homo neanderthalensis and then Homo sapiens and stuff. Anyway, so now we have hunting, which is, like I said, I think, pretty important. No, I said fire is important. Never mind. Hunting is obviously important because, we're omnivorous creatures. Alright? Like, by nature, I mean. You can decide to be vegan if you want. I don't care, as long as you don't shame other people for not being vegan. But by nature, we are omnivorous. So, we eat meat and plants. So, hunting is pretty important. Also, I'm going to get another Stone Age. Alright, so now that we have hunting, I'm going to show you what the icon is for it. There's like bison here, and then there's this guy with a spear. And he keeps missing because in the game, I don't think they know how to make it so that way the animal dies but comes back, so that way it's an infinite animation. So, unfortunately, he never hits the bison. But he gets close to it, so, we appreciate his efforts. And now we can finally get cooking and hafting. I think I'm going to get hafting first, and then cooking. Anyway, so now we have cooking. Oh, and if you're wondering what hafting is, because I forgot to have the thing on, silly me. So I'm just going to go over everything again for you to see it and read it for when you want to. Anyway, but hafting is basically to strap two pieces of things together to make a tool. For example, with an axe, you take the axe head, which is made of metal, stone, whatever. You tie it with rope or something, and you haft it or connect it to like a stick. So that's basically what hafting is. Alright, so we're about to get speech, which means, well, humans can speak. Oh, come on. Give me a second. Technical difficulties. Oh, shoot. I forgot to clear my tabs. Alright. It's going to load again. Well, after I hit play. And we'll be back where we were. Oh. Alright. So, now we can get speech again. And there it works. And also, I think that we'll see hafting here now. I don't know, though. Yeah, we don't. Which is unfortunate. Anyway, while the ideas generate, I'm thinking I should show you the exploration hub. Now, this changes every once in a while, and you get things called lodgets when you participate in them, which basically allow you to get more things in the primary simulation that help with performance. Well, not performance, but like entropy and idea gain. Alright, they have these little messages at the start by sections. And the event right now is cryptids, which cryptids are like mythical creatures. Anyway, so they each have their own currencies, and this one is torches. And we have the campfire, which you obviously tell ghost stories around the campfire. Anyway, I think we're just going to get to the Insidious, and then we'll go back to the primary. So, the Insidious is basically small creatures that hide in floorboards and below the surface of shallow water. So, basically, the little mini tabs are just different types of cryptids and stuff. So there's like the kobold and stuff, and I don't know if the Loch Ness monster is here. It might be. Anyway, why can't I click back to the primary simulation? Why can't I click anything? What happened? Huh, that's weird. We have to do this again, I guess. Alright. So we're gonna do burial. And I'm pretty sure that's all we can. Oh, I know we can get boat and cave paintings. And after that, I think we're gonna end the episode because there's nothing else to get. So just give me a second. And obviously I'm going to show you what it looks like in the campfire icon right over here. The thing that's moving up and down. You'll see it in the thing that's moving up and down. The civilization garden is what it says it's called. And then we'll call it a day. So here's the cave painting. And give me a second. I'm going to try and find the boat. If it's even here. Oh wait, shoot. We also have burial. Let me also show you that. I said this is the burial. And actually during Halloween, a ghost dodo will appear right where the ideas are forming. So, yeah. I'm going to go back to looking for that boat. Just give me a second. I guess they don't have the boat. So, I guess we'll call it an episode. I hope you enjoyed, as always. And goodbye.